welcome to What's Up Ocala. I'm your host, Andrea Praber, and today, we have an exciting topic to discuss: how to get your Florida real estate license. So, if you are considering a career in real estate in the Sunshine State, well, you've come to the right place. We are going to be discussing in this show. We're going to talk about all the steps that you have to do on the process of becoming a real estate licensee and why it could possibly be the best career choice for you. So let's go ahead and dive right in. We've got a lot to talk about this morning. Before you even begin the journey, it's crucial to understand the requirements in the process set forth by the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation, or as we know them, DBPR, or as some call it, DBEPR. DBEPR? Yeah, there we go. Here's what you need to know. Education. First off, you have to complete a 63-hour pre-licensing course that has been approved by the DBPR. You also have to qualify as far as your age requirement. You have to be at least 18 years old or older. You either have to have a high school diploma or GED. You have to also pass a background check. A clean criminal record is essential to obtain your real estate license. For some reason, they do not want anybody and everybody to go into people's houses. You have to pass your real estate exam. This is a state exam for real estate sales associates. This is mandatory. Basically, the first step to go ahead and get started is to submit an application to the DBPR. You can do that online. You have to pay the required fees to schedule your exam. You will need to submit your fingerprints at places like maybe Accurate Background Check here in Ocala, but there's actually a list of places you can go to get this done. You're going to go to myfloridalicense.com, which is the DBPR website for licensing. There's a lot of different things that they license for, so you're just going to want to select real estate. It takes about 3 weeks to get the fingerprint results back, which is also about how long you should spend taking the required classes. They do a federal background check via the FBI, so don't hide any skeletons in that closet of yours. If you do have anything in the closet, put it up front and center on your application, along with any additional information that you can supply regarding what's on that criminal background check. To fulfill the educational requirement, you must enroll in that 63-hour pre-licensing course. It's offered by a state-approved real estate school. There are so many different options in this. It's absolutely mind-boggling. There are in-person classes, there's hybrid classes. I would have to say the in-person classes are actually the best normally, but it's very difficult working around the schedules. So I also like the CE shop, as they have an 83% pass rate, which is really high for online courses. Not all online courses are the same. Online normally averages about a 50% pass rate, so be warned. I do promote the CE shop on our company website, GER.ExpectMoreRealty.com, and on our Facebook page. And once in a while, I even find a discount code and share that, which can get your classes down to about $100. But normally you can expect to pay right around $200 for these online classes. And just check our Facebook page for those coupons. I post them fairly frequently, or at least when I find them. Here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to research a reputable school that offers comprehensive pre-licensing courses. Ensure that they are approved by the DBPR. Just because they say they are a school does not necessarily mean they are an approved school. Enroll once you have chosen a school in the 63-hour class. You can opt for the in-person classes or the online classes. It just depends on your preference, really, and your schedule, more importantly. The course content basically has pre-licensing course topics, including real estate principles, law, financing, contracts, a lot more than that. A lot of it's ethics, some math. I have to admit there is a little bit of math in there. It's just supposed to provide you with a foundation of knowledge necessary to excel in the field, or at least cover the basics and make sure that you comprehend what you're getting into. After completing your pre-licensing course, it's time to prepare for the Florida Real Estate Sales Associate State Exam. Here's what you need to know. The exam content consists of your understanding of real estate principles, practices, laws, and regulations. They want to make sure you comprehend. So some of the questions can get a bit tricky. To prepare for the exam, use study materials provided by your real estate school, like the textbook is really helpful. Practice exams, some of them have online resources that they can get you. Consider study groups or maybe attending exam preparation courses. They're cram courses is what we call them. They're over on a weekend. You also want to maybe check and get into some of the Facebook groups that they have, where a lot of people are trying to do the same thing that you're doing. So it's great for that. I've always gone old school and used simple index cards from the dollar store and had my kids quiz me. They always thought it was hilarious how many I got wrong at first, and then, I slowly get better at some of those questions. You can also use a site called Quizlets.com, Quizlets. It's free and it offers fun games and flashcards on a variety of different subjects, but just be sure to search for Florida Real Estate Licensing Exam. It's kind of counterproductive to learn the real estate laws in California or South Dakota or something like that. So you really want to make sure you're studying for the correct state. We have different laws in different states. You are allowed to take the state exam as many times as you like, so don't be too horribly nervous. But you do have to pay each time, and you have to schedule it, and sometimes the schedule is not very open. The most I've heard is 22 times. I have to say, at that point, the universe is trying to tell you something, that this may not be your thing, but again, to each of their own, just keep working at it. Once you've passed the exam, hey, congratulations. You are immediately licensed once you pass. Immediately. It's a pass-fail. They don't let you know their score. So if somebody ever tells you they got a 95%, they're lying. But there are still a few steps you're going to need to do before you can actually practice as a real estate licensee in Florida. So let's go ahead and go over those so you don't get yourself in trouble. First off, you have to choose a brokerage. Start researching real estate brokerages immediately. Consider things like reputation, training, programs, commission, structures, and company culture. Select a brokerage that aligns with your goals and your values. Just to let you know, we are hiring here at GER, but you have to really like social media, or at least you're going to need to be willing to like it or learn to like it. All right, post-licensing course. Within your first year of being a licensee, you must complete an additional 45 hours of post-licensing course that also has to be approved by DBPR. Again, you can do something like the CE shop online and get that done. The course normally provides additional education and kind of helps bridge that gap between the idea of real estate and actually practicing real estate. It's practical application. That's what they're going for. Once you're a licensed real estate agent in Florida, the learning does not stop. That 45 hours, that's just the beginning. To maintain your license, you have to fulfill continuing education or CE requirements that are set by the DBPR. So here's what you need to know with that. The renewal period for your license for all Florida real estate licensees is every 2 years. So watch those CE or continuing education hours to make sure you aren't scrambling at the last minute or possibly getting into trouble. You don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do that. You don't want to lose that license you worked so hard to get. So you have to complete at least 14 hours of approved continuing education courses before renewing your license. That's 7 per year. That's really not bad at all. These courses keep you up to date with the industry trends, the laws, best practices. Truthfully, I take so many courses, seminars, I go to conventions and trainings. I don't even really count my hours because I I'm not really looking for the bare minimum. I go for the maximum. This week, so far alone, I have 8 hours of training completed, and that was just during my normal work week. All right, now for our next topic, why real estate could be the best job you've ever had. I know I've loved it. Very few kids, though, say, I want to be a realtor when I grow up. For some reason, it seems to be like a fallback career for so many people, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy because a lot of us absolutely fall in love with it and just become obsessed in no time at all. So, it may be you as well. I have to admit that it was not my first, second, or third career either. This was not what I went into right out of high school. In fact, if my grandmother, that was a broker down in Fort Myers, had not nagged me into it, well, I wouldn't be doing this show right now. But by listening to the wisdom of Grandma, I found my place. When she first suggested it, though, I have to admit I was not thrilled with the idea. She said that I would be good at it, that I would love it. All I could think of was those stodgy real estate agent women on TV that wore pantsuits and seemed to just kind of be stuck up. I was not that at all. So I wasn't really thinking it was the place for me. What I came to find out was that real estate is you, whoever you are. There are people that you connect with. Those people will want to work with you. They connect with you as well. Actually, I had a funny phone call the other day. I'll share it real quick. This very sweet woman from another state was really excited about moving to Ocala. And I loved how much she loved Ocala, if that makes sense. I love it here. I think this is one of the best places to live, and I don't want to live anywhere else. So I get really happy when someone else loves it as much as I do. Anyway, she said she had seen a whole bunch of ads from other realtors from our area, but they were all shooting for glitz and glam, and that's not what she was looking for. She wanted down to earth and real. She didn't want fake. She didn't want any kind of snootiness. She wanted someone like herself that liked living in Ocala and wanted small town and wasn't trying to pretend that this was Miami or California or something like that. I love that, but I also laughed because it could also be seen as her saying I wasn't very classy. So I did tease her about that just a bit. I took it for the compliment that it was meant to be. If you've ever met me, I'm normally in a blue polo and sneakers. I like sneakers. My back doesn't hurt at the end of a day. I can go out and show a horse farm without fear. I can do more things faster in them. High heels cannot keep up with me and what I ask of my day. More power to you if you can, but that's just not me. But I'm also not for everyone. Some people think that I should dress up more and be more glitzy and more glamorous. That's okay too. In Marion County, this week alone, about 300 houses went pending. I personally only sold a few of them, which means that whoever you are, whatever you're like, there are customers that are going to get to know you, like you, and want to do business with you. If you're considering a career in real estate, if you're wanting to make a change or starting a new professional journey, real estate might just be the perfect fit for you. You don't know until you try, right? One of the most enticing things about real estate careers is its flexibility. It can be flexible. As a real estate agent, you have the freedom to set your own schedule. Nobody can tell you when you have to work and what you have to do. There's no clocking in. This flexibility allows you to have a better work and personal life balance. It caters to your individual needs and your priorities. This week, my daughter had different appointments pop up, so we enjoy working out together at the gym. We moved things around and it looked like our schedules lined up for doing the gym at 2 to 3 in the afternoon instead of in the mornings or evenings. It worked out great. The biggest issue I see is when new realtors don't understand that just because they set the schedule doesn't mean that they don't have to work. A real estate career is very fair. You get what you put in for the most part. If you set your schedule and stick to it and put in 40 hours a week of work, you will do great. If you work 60 hours a week, you will be a top producer and may end up owning a brokerage, whether you want to or not. If you sit at home, on the other hand, watching TV and watching HGTV and eating ice cream all day and just want to tell people you're a realtor, well, to each their own, but don't expect to have or keep many customers that way. It's just not reality. It's not going to happen. Real estate agents often have the autonomy to make decisions for themselves, manage their own business and their work hours. They work independently, but this level of independence, it can be highly rewarding and empowering, but it can also be dangerous. You have to have a broker that oversees your documentation. And for the most part, really, you're on your own. That can be great for some, or it can be a really bad thing for others. So when you do your broker shopping, as I call it, figure out the level of supervision you require to succeed, and then find the broker that fits that need. Again, even though I'm a broker, I'm not for everyone. Real estate offers tremendous income potential, so it is very attractive to a lot of people. But again, you have to make sure that you are in the right place and that you are putting the effort in. In real estate, your income is directly tied to your efforts. As you build your client base and you close your deals, you have the opportunity to earn substantial commissions if you are willing to do the work. Unlike salary jobs with predetermined earning caps, real estates have no ceiling on your income. So, like most sales positions, the sky's the limit. The more deals you close and clients you serve, the more your income will grow. The potential is literally unlimited for financial growth. And it's a significant draw for a lot of aspiring real estate professionals, which is great. But you also have to learn how to level up. I definitely recommend having a real estate coach. It can be monumental for your career. Real estate is a field that allows for continued learning and personal growth, so having a real estate coach does help in that. Real estate encompasses several different skill sets, including negotiation, marketing, communication, problem solving, and sometimes you may even feel like a marriage counselor or a therapist, but that's not actually a job requirement. So let's just go ahead and chalk that up to people skills. So by honing all of these skills, getting the education from, like I said, a trainer or from your broker or wherever, you will be able to excel in your real estate career. But you're going to need to develop those skills and apply them to real estate. And honestly, it actually becomes applicable in various areas of your life, not just real estate. The entire real estate industry encourages ongoing learning through continued education courses and professional development programs. So staying updated on market trends, new technology, industry regulations, that all helps you to stay competitive and relevant in this field that you've chosen. Real estate is definitely people-centered. It is a lot of technology out there that you're going to learn, but it's very much a people-centered profession. And that provides an opportunity to make a real positive impact on others' lives and also your community. As a real estate agent, you have the privilege of helping individuals and families achieve their dreams of home ownership. You're going to guide them through the process. You're going to witness the joy on their faces when they actually get the keys to their new home. Sometimes it's for the first time. They've never owned a home of their own before. It's incredibly rewarding. Real estate professionals often become active members of their communities as well. When I say active member, it means that they contribute to the local economies, of course, but they also participate in charitable organizations and events, and they help shape the neighborhoods that they serve. This involvement, it creates a sense of pride and fulfillment. When I say I love my community and my area, my Ocala, I really and truly mean it. For example, our brokerage is working together to gather funding for more gun-sniffing dogs for the Marion County Sheriff's Department. It's used as a preventative measure in our schools. But the kids actually love the dogs, and it actually has a therapeutic effect for some of these kids. It's a fantastic program. Because this has been such a great program, we wanted to help. We wanted to bring more of these dogs to the schools. So we found out how much they were, which is about $10,000 per dog, just for the trained dog. We wanted to help. So we've been trying to figure out ways that we can get more dogs, because we have over 50 schools, but only 2 dogs. Because we're part of the communities and part of people's lives, realtors often have some organization or thing that they're passionate about. They really want to assist in getting that for their community. Sometimes more than just one. Sometimes they are passionate about multiple things. Ask some of your realtor friends and see how many are giving back to their community every single year. It's incredible. Real estate is an industry that continuously evolves. It adapts to market trends and consumer demands and offers a very diverse range of properties, clients, transactions. There's a lot of different niche markets that you can be in within the real estate industry and within that licensing. Every day brings new challenges and opportunities. You will never be bored, and it ensures that no 2 days are the same. The real estate industry embraces technological advancement as well. A lot of innovation, it comes into our field. Anything from virtual real estate tours to online marketing strategies to social media to ChatGPT. Agents leverage these tools every day to enhance their business and provide exceptional service to their clients. And there you have it. Your basic guide to how to get your Florida real estate license and why you would want to, or at least hopefully some very compelling reasons why real estate could be the best job you've not had yet. Remember that becoming a real estate licensee takes dedication, commitment, and continuous learning. But with the right education, the right broker, the right preparation and determination, you really can thrive in the Florida real estate market. You really can. There's a lot of flexibility and independence and financial rewards. And of course, that personal growth and personal financial rewards and community rewards. It offers a blend of advantages. So hopefully you found this helpful. Don't forget, if you are on our YouTube channel, to please like, comment, and subscribe. You can also send us an email if you're listening to us on the radio. The email address is GER.ExpectMore@gmail.com. And if you want to see more info about our company, you can also visit our website anytime you want. It's GreatExpectationsRealty.com. I try to keep it simple. So GreatExpectationsRealty.com or GER.ExpectMore@gmail.com. Right now, we are going to take a short break, and when we get back, we are going to talk stats for real estate sales, residential sales here in Marion County this week, and maybe hopefully some fun stuff that you can do this weekend. So stay tuned for that. Be right back. Welcome back. Before we get into the sales stats this week, I want to ask a small favor. If you are enjoying this program, let us know, please. The website here at the radio station is classichitsocala.com, or if you are joining us on YouTube, you can leave a comment, or even better, if you're a fan, and I truly appreciate it if you are, if you think we've helped you or educated you or entertained you in some way, please share this video. We do not have some astronomical, massive, crazy, huge budget for advertising, so mostly we're using word of mouth. So get us out there. If there's someone that you think would benefit from all of this information, maybe they're, for instance, this week looking to maybe become a real estate agent, this is the perfect show for them. Or maybe they just want to enjoy the mayhem too. So share, and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the real estate stats for this week here in Marion County. This is over the last 7 days. And currently we have 2,303 homes that are available and ready to purchase. So those numbers are coming down just a little bit. New listings that have hit the market, 255. Price increases, 51. Jumping up there. But those price decreases are up to 286, which has gone back up. Back on the market, we had 72. Sold, actually closed, 224. Expired, 16. Pending, 294. There's 294 buyers that went under contract this week. Temporarily off the market, 13. Withdrawn, 5. Canceled, 43. We had 43 canceled contracts. They said, no, thank you. I will keep this house. National average interest rate is 8.02% for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. The 15-year is at 7.03%. Now what's going on around you today and tomorrow? Well, I have to tell you that there is a backpack giveaway hosted by local DJs on turntables playing music. This event includes free hot dogs and bottled water. That is going on today, so run on out there. It's going on from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Martin Luther King Jr. Recreational Complex. Over at the Marion Theater, they are playing the classic Jaws. That's at 4:30 p.m. today and 4 p.m. tomorrow, which coincides nicely with that new Jaws-themed burger joint that just opened across from the mall over on Highway 200 or College Road, depends on who you are, what you call it. I'm kind of bummed because I'm trying really hard to eat healthy right now, so go in there and have one of their massive, amazing-looking burgers for me, okay? I'll be in there as soon as I can. Tickets are now on sale for the OCT youth production of Peter Pan, which is slated for the end of this month. So hopefully you have a few minutes and today or tomorrow or whatever, you can go in and purchase some tickets for that show. They are celebrating over 70 years in our community for the Ocala Civic Theater. So see what you can do to support such a great theater group that has such a long history here in Marion County. The 91 Summer Songs concert is going on tomorrow. That's Sunday, July 17th from 3:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. over at Tuscaloosa Park. It's a free concert in the park with local music by local talent. So hopefully you'll be able to stop out and enjoy that, at least for a little while, especially at night when it's not quite as warm outside. So hopefully you've enjoyed our show. If you have, you can come back next week, same place, same time, 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings at WITG. That's it for us for this week. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Move with the rhythm, shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2.